Hello, my name is Scott. I play in a band called Frightened Rabbit, and
see, this is where I'm aware that there's a child down there, and this. He just had a wee cough, and then I was like,
Scotsmen like you, are they generally polite, or do they use a lot of swearing?
Well, but it's used in a bit of both. We're quite polite boys, but we do tend to use a fair bit of swearing because it just is part of the fabric of Scottish culture, I think. My mum and dad are here actually. I'll play this for them. It's got a fuck in it.
Probably the Pina Colada song, or by its correct title.
Yeah. Escape.
decent sort of gourmet-ish sandwiches, good fresh juices.
For the listener, and I mean by myself, can you define gourmet-ish? I have no idea what that means.
As in gourmet.
Not far off gourmet.
Gourmet.
Oh, a gourmet.
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 I can almost certainly name all the Spice Girls. All right, we have Mel B, who was known as Scary Spice.
On his last leg, on his last.
You sound like a bunch of pigeons there. That was supposed to be the pregnant pause. So I would like to hear, first of all, pregnant pause. As pregnant as you can make it. You're not helping, lady. Sorry, I never called anyone lady in my life before. I'm sure she's a girl.
You have a roommate?
Yeah.
You're like a rock star, and you have a roommate?
Oh, right, yeah,
Rock
yeah.
stars are supposed to have roommates.
Are they supposed to have, like comfortable bachelor pads where,
yes.
Yeah, there are like lots of televisions and there's pornography running the entire time?
Yeah.
Well, there is pornography running the entire time.
Okay.
But this...
They don't have boiled cabbage here, do they?
What are you saying?
What do you people eat? I always forget what Scottish people eat.
How fucking patronizing.
I'm a comedian, sorry.
Yeah, all right.
I'm messing with you.
That was funny.
Okay, so don't be tempted to say that's what she said after this, but I can't go all the way down.
Can you do it? Well, you have to do the. It's a double. Is it? Yeah, because he's going take a chance, 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 take a chance.
You're mine. I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still.
I don't know how he did it, but
hanging out with Lady Gaga. She had the sparks coming out.
Exploding tits, I think they're called.
And your brother is in the band, is that right?
He is, yeah.
Am I right in thinking big brother? Younger brother? No, or are you twins?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, okay.
I've hated him since he was born. So when he was born, I obviously got taken to see my new brother in the hospital, and I asked who his mum was. Why do you have this other lady's baby?
Because how could she dethrone you as...
Right, I was the special one. I was the young, still am. He was the master of that when he was young. The number of things that he got and went through. Rollerblades, 1 week.
that was more than a week. You weren't even there.
I was there for your rollerblading phase.
Yeah, but everyone had the rollerblade phase at the age that I was.
Not me. No, I love him dearly. He's very precious to me. What do you think?
Kind. Yeah, that's very kind. Yeah.
Sometimes he's a complete...
I don't like him.
Yeah,
all, but,
you don't?
Yeah.
We were still just the two of us. This band would not exist. I couldn't imagine just touring with him for years on end. The thought of that just fills me with dread. So likewise. Just personally, you need a break from those guys, especially my little brother who plays drums. You know, anyone else fancy like taking a sibling on a tour bus around the world? Oh, I love the guy, but anyway.
Is that your brother? My brother, yeah. He's really talented drummer. I mean, me and my friends, Andy is a brilliant rollerblader.
I'm not bringing Andy into this at all.
So why me?
Just saying, like you.
Saying it's a generational thing.
Maybe so.
That's a beauty, man.
Thank you. Thanks for the request. I don't get to play it very often. You know why? Because our drummer doesn't like it. And that's why I like playing on my own. And you know why he doesn't like it? It's my fucking brother, yeah. You know why he doesn't like it? It's because he can't play it that well. But he refuses to admit that. I really hope he's not here right now. And please nobody tweet about that particular because it could cause some serious rifts. I've said worse to him.
I know. I wish you told me not to.
Well, you didn't tell anyone you were going to do it. You just went off and came back and drank 12 beers. Like,
Can you feed me some water again? Or can I just get my water bottle? Thanks. So we tried to make it louder by adding my brother on drums. So
you were kind of like the quasi White Stripes kind of setup at that stage.
Yeah, we were like, he was the girl drummer.
Yes, it's shapely in that
Isn't he?
regard.
He's lovely. Yeah, he's got very luscious hair.
he's my brother. I can't really get rid of him in any way.
I can get rid of you, though.
He can't
Drummers
get rid
are
of me.
always
Drummers are
replaceable.
indispensable.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is that one you trot out occasionally just in case, just to kind of let him know where?
Keep the fear in.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, no, the funny thing is, if he doesn't play the drums, he's worse than if he does. I think that's kind of like your outlet. So if you don't play the drums, you're a bit of a dick.
Yeah. You'll be watching Egg.
He was hoping by doing so that he would be able to rid himself of eczema forever.
Well, yeah, I've got
by constantly having it on his skin.
It's there, so I figured surely I don't need to use the cream anymore.
Did it work?
You're
No.
eczema free.
No, he's not.
No?
It's like, it's my baby. So, yeah, it's all done by me before we get into the studio anyway. So.
It's my nephew.
Yeah, true.
Not quite as close to it, but you know,
No,
I see
no.
him every few months.
Or the badly drawn boy song, Spitting in the Wind, also known as Pissing in the Wind. Two very different things. But I guess...
Equally dangerous. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not, actually.
Not as dangerous as Shitting in the Wind.
The famous Elton John track.
Yeah. Played at Di's funeral, of course. That was a really lovely moment. Oh God.
Gran.
Life might be good just now, but there's a lot of hard times ahead, and you might as well figure it out. I know. He knows it's fine. Our elder brother Neil was the first person to kind of teach me how to play the guitar, but I was practicing along to, I think, Nirvana Unplugged, as we all do, you know. And he said to me, "How come everything you play sounds like shh?" You know, I was like, "I'll show you."
So it's kind of like the big brother rivalry thing. You're going to show him, and
I didn't. He's like a really well-off accountant now with a lovely family and stuff. I have a 3-year-old niece, and she loves this song because she had an advance copy of the record, you know, a clean one. She got asked by her teacher in like play school what her favorite song was, and she just whispers "Death March" to her teacher, and so the authorities were called, and she doesn't live with them anymore.
From a lit touch paper boat, got stubborn, marrowing bastard bones.
All right, okay, I didn't know. You just looked like you were pressing a button there.
Waking up post-operation, I find I come in a dream again.
No, it does that. Yeah, it just sort of stops. Sorry.
It's another happy one.
Kinda, it kind of is.
What used to happen in Selkirk, Scotland? Yeah.
Oh, nothing. Not many babes in Selkirk.
No.
Absolutely no ocean.
No.
Sun, occasional. And waves, absolutely not. It's got absolutely nothing in common with where we grew up. So I quite enjoyed, like, you know, bringing our Scottish miserableism to something so joyful.
Like got into a good regime of going for recuperative walks every day, like a Victorian woman, you know. But
Do you wear the dress too?
yeah, sometimes. Something about this venue always makes me want to just like unhook the mic and get amongst everyone, you know, like. I just like put like a sparkly dress on and start laying out in people's laps. You know, just getting a little bit flirty. Well, I'm no rapper, and you know I struggle enough with remembering my own songs.
Did you try to rap at all? Did you guys practice?
It's got a vibe you can't recreate.
I just
Come on,
kind of.
Okay, stop, stop me. Oh no, that's not right. Fucking hell.
You'll get it.
For fuck's sake, Scott. I'll get it this time. It's okay, I'll get it this time. With your support, I shall get it this time. I have your support. I'm
I'm gonna have to do it. I said I need your I said I need your support with this. Do I have your support with this? Okay, I think twice is fine. I think 3 times is just fucking milking a situation, so I'm not gonna do that.
You're 10 and you have a girlfriend who's 17. I can offer you no advice whatsoever because you seem to have life pretty much whipped.
I want to talk about our futures. You and me? Yeah. Do you want to go watch Avatar? I really thought you'd never ask.
But then also interestingly, you went through a breakup recently, and that was obviously a focus for you. For
Interestingly.
writing. Well, I just find that interesting.
Heart-crushingly, horribly, I would describe it as. Thank you. It wasn't interesting. How are you feeling, Scott? Oh, no, it's just interesting.
They're doing free haircuts. And free stuff is our favourite kind of stuff. So
I played a Martin much like Eric Clapton did in that. So, you know, getting there, got it for free as well. They didn't give us any more free stuff after that. So.
I don't have a denim jacket, and I feel like I should get one.
Free? I did get it for free, so yeah. Well, that's the whole point of this place. Free stuff.
Good, Ireland's doing
really
well.
good. It's going great. We're not even going to play the show. It's just we've got quite enough. It's fine.
You're afraid of me.
That is a large shot of whiskey, my friend. Let's hear it for Scott.
Why are you guys called Frightened Rabbit?
When I was younger, much younger, I didn't really enjoy talking to other kids. Like strange kids anyway. You know when you have to go to a party with your parents and you have to socialize with your parents' friends' children rather than, it's like, these are not my friends.
Right, right.
They're your friends as kids and they're actually, they bully me at school. So I would just sit in the corner kind of terrified. There we go. Frightened rabbit, like look on my face. Here it is. So that's it.
That's your look?
Let's get
Let's see
that.
it again. Now you're putting it on, and what would it really
Oh, okay,
be like?
was that too much? That was more like shock. It was genuinely just rocking back and forth, sort of wide-eyed.
Wow.
No, it was a problem. I had to do 2 years of kindergarten instead of 1.
I was a scaredy cat when I was little, and I couldn't sleep through the night because I would get very worried about people like breaking into the house and stuff. I don't want to scare you, but like that's what would run through my head. So eventually, my little brother came and slept in my room with me so that he could protect me from any intrusion. And that was my little brother. That's how bad I was.
Well, he didn't sleep in his own bed until he was 11 years old.
That's embarrassing.
No, that is, yeah. Well, we should tell that story, but it's not in any
That's not true either. It was 8 years old.
You were 11.
Because old people go there.
No, quiet, Mum. I'm working. Love you.
He used to appear at my side of the bed, and there wasn't a sound, just the great big brown eyes bore into me, and that woke me up. That was enough, sort of quivering brown eyes. He piled in beside his dad, and I went into his bed in another room. As I say, it's a wee bit unhealthy, but well, you have to get some sleep. You really have to get sleep.
But the list could go on. I don't know if we have enough time to talk about all the things that scare me, but...
And he told me that my vocal cords are fucked. But then he was like, maybe that's just the way you sing. I don't know. Turns out it is. So...
We fall down, find God, just to lose it again. The community together, we were hammering it. Fell down, find God, lose it again. Now coming no heart, beats miles from here.
You interviewed a tree. I did. Brian, I think his name was. It's an unhealthy habit. I wouldn't say I'm addicted to booze.
It's not quite a coping mechanism, you know. But you sort of, it becomes normal for you to at 5 p.m. crack a beer.
I asked Cragg for a container of oxygen in my rider, but it did not happen. Holy shit. I thought I knew about drinking. After all this time, I really did. I've learned something new tonight.
But we don't say anything much to each other beforehand. No whooping and hollering. It's not really the Scottish way, you know what I mean?
No bagpipes, no kind of kilts or anything like that.
Shots of single malt. Yeah, that. Shots of single malt.
My pure girlfriend Sally has to deal with this for the rest of the night. Please
Please have a little awe of sympathy for Sally. I'm really sorry. Really sorry. I had a couple of paracetamols earlier.
You know, on tour that's normal, you know, to do that, and it's not outside of it really. Well, it shouldn't be.
You start getting that twitch when you're at home. You're like, oh, what do I need? Oh no, I need a beer.
No, we went to this show, and he goes to that show, and comes back having had 4 margaritas. We've had 1 Southern Comfort, and that's it.
We've
so
had more than 1 Southern Comfort.
Three beers before I left there.
Can we talk about something? Let's move on. Let's
Keep Yourself Warm.
Oh, aye.
There's a bit of lyrical content in that she wasn't able to play on air, but she does love that song, so I needed to pass it on for you. Yeah. So she wanted to know the inspiration for that.
You actually want to know?
I do.
Not me.
I know. I genuinely do want to know.
I was living with 2 guys, okay? One of whom would stay in his room all day, i.e. kind of that metaphorical hole in which he was, and the other guy would go out to nightclubs and bring girls home a lot, and neither of them seemed particularly happy with their associated
holes.
You won't find love in a hole. They might along the road though. Come on. They're all at it.
I did not actually know that. So
Dean and Larry.
Yeah.
Keep yourself
What's your ratio, being dumped to dump? And that's not just you that I ask. I find that to be an interesting question.
I don't think you should ask me.
Why?
Because I'm not sure exactly how it happened.
I see you picturing people's faces
I know.
and moments.
And them watching this, and
Yeah.
we're like, what? Yeah?
So until you can't see land. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? You're picking them quite well, actually. These are all songs that are not going to feature in our set later on, so that's good.
I knew that.
How did you know that? Are you our drummer?
He hates that song. He really hates that song, Snake.
Just give me a chance to remember it, because I don't know ever play it.
We had this snake. It wasn't real. It was like a draft excluder that you'd buy from IKEA.
This is probably the first time I played Snake for about 2 years, so we'll see.
The snake was an attempt to win her back. I think in hindsight, I know why she left. Because this song wasn't very good, but well, you like it, dude.
It's like riding a bike.
There he lies, staring up with his big gay eyes. Interlude number 1, he was gay. He was very brightly coloured. He was like a rainbow-coloured snake. There's a common misconception that this song is about my penis, and believe me, a song about my penis would not be called Snake. And he's soft inside, but not as soft as you. I can totally see how you think it's about a cock.
I'm doing this for you. Just pack your pipes.
So take your... Oh, no, wait a minute. So pack your pipes. He played the fucking pipes.
Pack your suitcase and your tights and one shoe for going out at night.
We figured he used to go out at night when we were asleep. He would go out to the clubs. I don't know if he was successful. Anyway, he was out all night.
Going to visit me.
We will take a camera and go to the zoo, take pictures of other snakes with you and hope one of them turns out to be gay.
I'll wait with you soon. I'm sorry.
Here you go.
It's like the start of a Harry Potter novel.
He was there. I'm not going to see what we did at night time.
Ho-ho.
There's a lot of references to sexual magic on the record. As a result,
The reason you haven't had a breakup in the last year is because you've been under Harry Potter's spell.
been fucking a wizard.
Flight or invisibility?
As a way of breaking up with someone.
Nobody showed us. Cause nobody showed us. Don't go breaking my heart.
Don't believe in me fucking mood, you know. He'd take it and he'd fucking rip it up and put it in the bin. Everyone knows how to play cards. You get a bit of bit of like tiny gambling with Twixes and stuff involved?
Yeah, well, Twixies on trains are worth a lot. Kind of like cigarettes in jail. Twixies on a train.
Emma Bunton, who was known as Baby Spice.
What's this made out of? Dreams? Children's dreams. I was like, where's the STD theme in my songs? But yeah, I know I have one. Yeah.
At least one, right?
No, I got rid of it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of trying to write the next Frightened Rabbit album, and I'm so regretting making the Elton record. It's just like, fuck, if I just left, I've just kept those songs. We'd have had it by now. Fuck, what a complete fucking idiot. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying it. It's making me
Someone's gonna break your heart one day.
Dude, what show do you think you're at? Anyways, I just don't think that anyone else wants to see that. I'm not gonna do it.
What are we doing this? That's it. Somebody help him.
Tiptoe in the ocean, or had hearts in the numbs. The rest of me.
That's really hard to sing. I know.
It was good. It was good. I liked it. Don't do it again, though.
Are we done here?
Are you doing
Everything.
Are you doing a following as well? Or
No, fuck off. I'm not tarnishing my band with this shit.
There's a lot of sweat. You're the sweatiest band.
Yeah, we are.
Since like Motley Crue.
Right.
Can you lift me a towel? That's nice.
Like Febreze just all
You
over
just
your, all
on
over
yourself.
all over your fucking body.
Is that okay for health reasons?
No,
or-
I'm just covered in sores.
Sweatiest band since Motley Crue. Could that be on the sticker on the front of the CDs?
Exactly.
Chubby Scottish man moving to Los Angeles. Just like dripping. All day, every day.
Dab off your forehead.
Yeah.
Good? Good.
We actually toured with them on that album, and it was one of the first things speaking to Ben. I was like, oh, what was that like? Ooh. How awful was that for...
Just dropped the name there.
Oh. Come on. Yeah, okay, fine.
What?
Yeah,
No,
we're friends, all right? We're friends.
Pals.
We email.
We email.
Yeah, definitely. I would call him.
He never replies.
No. Well, only to say, please leave me alone. How did you get this email?
I know.
So I've cut out all the good stuff. I'll cut off my food. Despite my...
Someone just get shot on.
Got half the audience, perhaps, has never, ever, hello, mister. What's that?
He was up there just like, fuck your record store down.
Shoo! Oi!
Just, I mean, you're an incredible target. They've never seen... It's like, wait, just come down to St. Stephen Street. You'll definitely hit one.
Yeah, he's trying to tell us his name. Anyway, so...
Come fall upon my shoulders, seagull shit, and dissolve all of the worry that has hunched its back on my...
I'm getting like a really weird look now.
Anyway. Sorry.
Everyone can see you, Billy. You all know what he did.
This is the radio, though, so I should tell all the listeners.
For the listeners, Billy made a monumental fuck up there on stage. Put on his guitar instead of his bass. And these are pretty important people, Bill.
I did say on stage, I was like, if you give a bunch of Scottish people 24 bottles of wine, it's not going to go well for you.
The fuck is this, a frat house? Jesus Christ.
Fuck you. I really think I'm at my limit now, actually. I'm literally falling apart like Oliver Reed in front of everyone. Oh, see you, bye.
applaud that.
I think they call it alcoholism, but I
there's a name. Yeah.
I don't think they call it that. We have Victoria Beckham, who is known as Posh Spice.
When I feel like this, and I never hated
Two of the members of Mumford & Sons are actually here on a double date in Bondi with two lovely Australian ladies that they found. It's a bit of goss for you.
Just found them lying around.
Just found them.
Come with me to the beach.
I'm in a band. Hang with me.
Can't you see my attire?
Yeah.
Let's touch beards.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Let's intertwine them.
We have Jerry Halliwell, who's Ginger Spice. I'm Mulligan, this is O'Hare, and we're going to play a Bruce Springsteen cover.
This is my friend Scott Hutchison.
This is my friend Frank Turner. Death Cab, one of my favourite bands, and this is my favourite song by them. Here's the bit.
Then off the wrap up tight and nice paper string. When I finally kissed them, the whole world began to ring.
We go back to my house. I don't know any of the other words.
It's nice to know almost everyone has lyric
cards.
That's my homeless guy one.
He kinda shoulda, sorta, woulda loved her if he could've. You know how it feels to get too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon. Watching you. After a while, it just meant so much to me. And then I said to you on Facebook, I was like, oh fucking, we should cover this, like just joking. And then you called my bluff. I've downloaded the lyrics. We're doing it. I've actually totally forgot the melody to the breakdown bit, so I might do a spoken word bit through that. And forgive me for. When you're laughing inside, 'cause you can't escape my private eyes. They're watching you. Mommy's alright, daddy's alright. They just seem a little weird. Surrender, surrender, but don't give yourself away.
Oh, I think I got dancing on the ceiling in here. I'll take you through it. It is what it is.
I mean, I did fuck up that
I
last
did
verse,
fuck up a little bit too, but
I'm fine with leaving it as is.
So
That's the kind of guy I am.
I'm happier with that. Yeah.
Just come for some lunch and some music and leave feeling like $1 million. That guy. He certainly does.
With abject misery and complete self-indulgence.
I think that may have been me, actually.
That was you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I can't believe you wrote a happy song.
That was
So,
you?
yeah.
Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm doing great.
I'm so happy.
Stuck knuckles into each of my eyes. It's not that happy, actually.
Backstage at the zoo, yeah, we got
at the zoo,
triple
yeah.
A's,
Nice.
and the koala, I don't know, he had some kind of skin disorder, so
Yeah.
we
It
weren't
wasn't
allowed to
well.
touch him.
Gross.
He was quite sad
Yeah,
as well.
kinda
He was
gross,
kind of,
yeah.
he was, you know, we could still see him, and he was kind of like, he kept coming up to the cage, looking
wanted
for a
cuddles
hug.
very
Yeah.
much.
He just wanted a hug.
He could, and so did we, you know, but no.
We didn't want scabies, so.
Didn't want scabies.
I don't really like t-shirts that just fucking say "Fun Moment" on it, you know. It's almost like I'm using you as a mule to advertise my band. I'd rather you felt like you were in some sort of club, you know, where it's like someone walking down the street, unlikely, I know, but wearing a Frightened Rabbit t-shirt too, and you're like, sorry to hear you had your heart broken.
To pick the song you hate the most.
Right.
You picked, I'll tell you, it was Mika
Oh yeah, sorry.
Love Today by Mika,
Yeah,
alright.
I did. I got a battering for that from some hardcore Mika fans. No.
You could take Mika, in
I think I
fairness.
probably
You could take Mika.
Yeah, they called me a sociopath, and he was written these like songs about pure joy and stuff, and that does exist, but it doesn't exist without the other stuff. That was my point. But they didn't seem to get that. They just thought it was a miserable git.
Which you're not.
I am, no, yeah.
And then we have Mel C, who's Sporty Spice.
I can still see us sitting on a bed in some motel.